In this video, let us learn how to apply hooks and grouping tests on a typical login logout scenario. So previously, we have applied hooks on a typical login logout scenario. We will take that particular scenario, we'll make it as a group it, and we'll apply hooks and we will execute it. Okay, first we'll go to our VS Code and we'll close everything now. And hooks scenario, this is the one. So for the same scenario, because instead of writing the test case again and again, we can group it and we can apply the hooks and we can check now. For that purpose, just right click, that is called the grouping scenario dot spec.js. So again, we can use require playwright test. So what are the two activities we have to do it here? We have to apply the hooks also. We have to apply the grouping the test case on one of the basic scenario called login logout. Test comma expect. So now we can start writing the test script now. So we can start writing the test script. Yes, we can write it test login into application. We can write the test code login into the application. It is the async. We can provide the page fixer. We can run it. So this particular login, we can get the code from here. Already we have written this particular one. Similar way, we can make it the format selection. Similarly, we can write one more test. The test is in this way. That is called logout from application async. So again, we can provide a page fixer. So previously we have automated this particular scenario also. That is called the logout. We can perform the logout and we are validating. The same code I have to bring from here. So we can format it. So currently we have a two test. So now we will group these two tests now. How we can able to group it? Test.describe. That since these tests need to be executed in a sequential order, that's the reason I would like to provide the name called, okay, which one means login tests or login logout group. Login logout tests group. I provided this particular name and afterwards I just provided async. Yes, the group we have created. Within the group, I would like to provide these two test cases now. Control X. Yes, these two test cases we have provided. And again, we can format it. So currently, the group contains two test cases. One for login, another for logout. Logout action. The two test cases it contains. So for this particular group, we would like to apply hooks now. So already we have explored hooks and as well as grouping the test case. Now by taking login logout scenario, how group and hooks will together, how they can able to work, that we need to learn. For that purpose only we have taken this particular example. So now test dot, I would like to use before all. Before all, I need to provide async. I need to provide a browser picture. Browser. So since we need to use browser and means context and as well as page, I would like to declare page context at a high level. Means it should be applicable for all the tests. So now await browser.new context. It always returns a context object. Based on the context, await context.new page. It provides page context only. So we should return it in a, we can able to store it in a page. And afterwards, we need to navigate the URL. So await page dot go to, we can provide the URL. So this is the login URL is available. We can provide the same URL. And we can provide some timeout. Okay, yes. The timeout, we can provide timeout for 3000 seconds, something means 3000 milliseconds means 3 seconds will provide. Okay, so this is for before all. We need to provide after all for tear down. Async, we can provide async. So here we can able to do await page dot close. Again we can perform await context.close, we can able to do, because just we are doing tear down. So again, one more observation here, since we are creating the page picture here itself, there is a reason each test you no need to provide a page. That is unnecessary, not required. I'm sorry, yes, page is not at all required. So we need to close this particular page, remove it. Similar way, we can able to remove from here also. Page we no need to provide. Okay, now we can try to run this particular execution. See, in this particular test, what are the activities we have done means we have applied before all and after all hooks, and we are grouping the same login and logout test case. We are grouping. Our fundamental goal here is we have learned hooks separately and grouping the test case separately. We have taken one particular scenario called login logout. With respect to login logout, how we can able to group the test cases, tests, and how we can able to apply the hooks. For that purpose only we have taken this particular example. Now we can try to run this particular test now. So we'll need to provide --- headed. What is the name of this particular test? Grouping scenario. Grouping scenario. Grouping scenario. Again we can run now. It has to be executed successfully. If it fails means again we can investigate and we'll fix that particular error. So it is launching the browser and it's entering the username password and it's click on login button. Okay, again it has to perform the logout action. It has to close the browser. Yes, the test has to become pass. The test case has executed pass. Yes, the two test case has executed successfully. So the grouping test scenario, it has executed successfully. So we have taken one typical scenario called login logout. We have applied grouping the test cases and as well as we have applied hooks. Okay. Similar way, you can take any complex scenarios with respect to any sample application. We can try to do okay before all, after all, or otherwise you can do before each, after each. You can apply these kind of hooks and you can able to execute it. Thank you.